The Pygmalion effect. A phenomenon so intriguing, so powerful, that it practically begs to be understood. It has the ability to shape how you perform, how you behave, and ultimately how successful you become in life. I'm not just going to talk about it, I'm going to show you how to use it to enhance yourself, and how to use this tool to reach heights you might not have thought possible. But there's more, some deep insights, and secrets I've uncovered that you might find even more valuable. I'll share that with you shortly, but first, let's set the stage. You see, the human mind has always been a source of fascination. After centuries of studying it, through neuroscience, psychology, and countless other disciplines, we still don't have a complete understanding. It's almost as if there's a veil that hides its true power. Yes, we've uncovered vast territories, but some parts remain as elusive as the wind. That's because, my friend, the human mind is incredibly complex. It's capable of amazing things that defy explanation. In some aspects, it operates almost like an ethereal force, something that cannot easily be measured or defined. Now, here's the part that often puzzles people. We, as humans, share the same basic mental framework. Our minds are, at their core, quite similar. So, why do some people soar to unimaginable heights, while others seem to stumble at every turn? The answer is deceptively simple. It's not entirely about the mind itself, but how we use it. It's how we train our minds. Because, as it turns out, the way we think, and the way we train ourselves to think, shapes everything: our performance, our success, and ultimately, our destiny. And here's the good news. By understanding this simple concept, you can begin to train your mind intentionally. You can begin to use it in a way that will help you achieve more and live a more rewarding, successful life. Let me take you back to the first time I encountered the Pygmalion effect. I came across it in a study, one that caught my attention. Conducted by Rosenthal and Jacobson. This study uncovered something profoundly simple and yet remarkably powerful. The expectations others have of you, whether they're positive or negative, can shape your behavior and performance in ways you never imagined. They found that when people expect you to perform at a higher level, you rise to meet that expectation. It's a strange kind of invisible force, a silent voice that compels you to perform better. The Pygmalion effect studies help shed light on some of my earlier experiences and discoveries, offering me valuable validation. When people believe in you, truly believe you can accomplish great things, it inspires you to try harder, to dig deeper. You can feel their belief, even when it's unspoken. It's like being caught in a current that drives you to swim faster, whether you want to or not. Here it is, the deep insight, the hidden magic. I discovered that the effect of expectation isn't something entirely controlled by the people around you. No, not at all. It can start with you. What I've come to realize is that you can use the very same force to shape your own performance, to shape your destiny. The real secret lies in a nuance the original Pygmalion effect studies didn't fully explore. This effect of expectation isn't something you simply react to. In fact, you have the ability to take charge of it, to influence both your expectations and how others expect of you. Here's where it gets even more interesting. You also have the power to shape the expectations others have of you. Think about that for a moment. By setting high expectations for yourself, you communicate that energy to those around you, making them see you in a new light. By doing so, their expectations of you rise as well, and in turn, you raise your own performance to meet those expectations. Yes, the expectations others place on you are important, but here's the kicker. The most powerful expectations are the ones you set for yourself. That's right. The true power lies in your ability to internalize high standards, to set the bar for what you achieve, and then rise to meet it. Think of it as having a map to greatness, only this time, you're the one drawing the route. The Pygmalion effect can be more than just something done to you. The effect of expectation is a powerful tool at your disposal, one that you can wield to carve your own path. By setting high expectations, you align with that invisible force, and before you know it, you're on the path to success, shaping your destiny. You don't just react to the world around you. You start actively shaping it. Now, let's get into the practical side of things. How do you actually use this knowledge? How do you apply it to your life? First, surround yourself with people who have high expectations. You may be thinking, sounds simple enough. And yet, the impact of this is profound. There are two key benefits to this approach. The first is that high-performing individuals naturally raise the bar for you. Their high standards will influence you to raise your own. The second benefit is the unspoken benchmark. By observing how others operate at a high level, you begin to understand what high expectations really look like in practice. Without this, it's difficult to know how to set those standards. To truly elevate your game, embrace the challenge of setting higher expectations for yourself, internally, deep within. External forces, external influences, they can get you only so far. But the real power? That's within you. It's in the quiet, determined standard you establish for your progress, the one that no one else can dictate. You see, when you take control of that internal benchmark, when you establish it as a foundation, you drive to meet it. No excuses, no compromises. And in doing so, you unlock something far greater than mere potential. You begin to shape your own destiny. Another method is to project yourself onto someone you admire. Find someone who inspires you, a person or even a character from fiction. Perhaps it's someone like Tony Stark, with his quick wit, brilliant mind, and unmatched determination. Picture stepping into their shoes. Imagine how they would act, how they would think, how they would solve problems. When you begin to think like them, you start acting like them too. And if you really want to kick things up a notch, try visualizing specific scenarios. Imagine performing at your peak, making wise decisions, executing flawlessly. You can see it in your mind's eye. The more you visualize, the more your mind accepts this as a possibility, and, before you know it, you'll start acting on it. Lastly, when you're unsure about what your expectations should be, look to the greatest heights of human potential. What would the best possible version of a human being achieve? Use that as your benchmark. The limits of human excellence, whether in physical, mental, or emotional realms, can serve as your guiding star. When you start combining these methods, something amazing happens. It creates a feedback loop. You raise your standards. You surround yourself with high-performing people. You project onto someone you admire. You visualize success. And before you know it, you're operating at a level you never thought possible. As we close, let me leave you with this question. With the power of expectations in your hands, what will you do to shape your destiny? It's a life-changing question after all. Wouldn't you agree?